Hey, lads and lasses. Nah, doesn't work for me. Um, so basically, well, YouTube was like, what should I use as a greeting? And I responded and I got a retweet, and then that retweet got a conversation, and one of the people was like, hey, why not use lads and lasses? Maybe it's a bit, maybe it's a bit old fashioned, and I'm just like, I'll give it a go. I don't think it's me. Hi, how are you? How's it going? You well? Good. Wait, did you sneeze? Oh, bless you. Yeah. So, no work today. Tomorrow's the weekend and the wedding, so you think maybe they'd want more people to cover and tidy up? I don't know, but unless I get a last minute call emergency in the morning, that is a whole week without work. Oh, and to put a really nice cherry on that cake, yeah, I didn't get the job either. Of course, I make no money from this. I do actually have a Patreon, by the way. I don't know if I've told you this. It's just kind of there as a placeholder. That's why I never bother advertising it. But I guess if you go to Patreon Phoenix 11, you'll find it. But, yeah, whatever. So, how are you? I mean, apart from you from sneezing, you know. Yeah, today's been kind of bleh. And then there's, okay, so playing this computer game, and I took some footage, and I don't know if I'll upload it. I kind of did it, and I wrote it a joke. Like, I sent it to Aaron just as a thing. He hasn't responded yet. Because I do that. I sometimes take video of what I'm playing and just, you know, short things and share them with people. But not actually necessary for this. And, so picture the scene. You've got a car which is slippery slidey and goes everywhere. You can't, I mean, if you can get it going in one direction, then that's great, and then hope hope it can stay in that direction. Oh wait, no, because you have to avoid the bunnies, which are everywhere. They are, so you go like trying to avoid it, and it goes nope, because you can't just quick turn and adjust. It goes whee. So you may have avoided this bunny, but then you've got the 2 dozen over there. And there's no cheats for this one. Literally, there is no cheat that will allow you to, because there is a cheat in the game called non-slip boots, which means you can walk on ice. Doesn't work in a vehicle. There are multiple weapon cheats. Doesn't work on enemy you can't kill. There are, barrier, personal shield cheats. Doesn't protect the person outside you. Oh! And there are 2 things that really add insult to the injury. One, it's a time limit, so you have to try and get to the end of the run without killing anything in 30 seconds. And 2, there's a collector's item. Well, 2 collector's items. One's like a mundane, like you have to collect all the candles to fill. Because every time you pass the level, it X's out. And if you just pass the level but don't get the bonus items, like the candles, it doesn't fill in. So you get the candles, it fills in. If you don't get the keyring, it doesn't fill in and then it shakes around. I can see the keyring. I've gone past it a couple of times, but because I can't do a tight turning circle and because there's bunnies everywhere, I can't even do a run where I can get the keyring. Oh, and apparently there's candles in there, which are probably at the end. Oh, and I know what you're thinking, because I thought it too. No, you can't get out of the car. There's no way to not get in the car because there's a wooden barrier. So you can't just walk around the bunnies either. You have to get in the car. I don't know how many times I've tried it already. Still haven't passed it. So there you go. That's me. So, with love and respect to anyone who's going through any shit right now, either day I'm recording it, because things have happened again, because it's a day ending in Y in America. Try not to get too political, but sometimes it happens. Or if anything has happened at the point you're watching this, I do not blame anyone but myself for my own actions. Unless there really is circumstance beyond my control, in which case I still try and control my own reaction to whatever situation. However, I do believe that video games can incite violence. Not the blood and guts shoot 'em up violent ones. I've played Mortal Kombat. I've played some really violent games. I've got I've not finished it, but I've got LA Noire. I've played BioShock. I freaking love BioShock. those games don't incite anger in me the same way the Dr. Lunatic Supreme with cheese does. It's an awesome game, but some of the user levels, really fucking difficult. So anyway, should we see what the question is? Hey, you can see I'm frustrated, can't you? I hope it's a quick one, we're already halfway through. Ew, read it. What song best sums up your feelings about your friends and family? Cherish, the David Cassidy version, or whoever originally wrote it. Although Madonna's version of Cherish, yeah. It's one of those situations where it's the same title with different songs, like there's 3 or 4 different songs called The Power of Love. I guess, I mean, does it have to be one song for all of them? I mean, Power of Love's pretty good, you know, and we're all like a Back to the Future family, so that counts. Obviously the Huey Lewis version. I don't know, like the lyrics, or there's a lot of musical questions, have you noticed? Oh, what about, okay, well, sums up my feelings. Cherish is good, like any version of Cherish, to be fair. Maybe not that version. Sorry, I was just going through the lyrics in my head. I mean, Dear Jessie's quite a nice one as well, but that's not necessarily, you know, Dear Jessie's a good song for a parent to a child, but it doesn't quite work for the child to the parent, excuse me. Yes, I had to calm down with tea and ice cream, because I'm just that British. Shut up in your face? Sometimes. Oh, actually, that one, not naming names, but that song does actually really sum up my feelings to one of my relatives. So, you know, I don't know if there's necessarily a singular song. I mean, me and my sister have got songs that, like, you know, are just kind of our silly songs, and my parents, you know, songs that I feel about my parents, and the way I feel about my best friend, and the way I feel about himself, or Erin, or anyone else I know from the internet or in the real world. It's like, you are so beautiful to me. I don't know, I mean, shiny happy people. Yes, we'll go with that one, because shiny happy people, and I will agree with people who said this before, I'm just kind of paraphrasing, and it's kind of my thing. Shiny happy people is one of those weird songs that you can't dance to, because it does have that wonderful happy beat, you know, and it's all this thing, and then it goes, and so what are you supposed to do when it hits a slow beat? But for the most part, yes, my friends and family are very shiny happy people. You know, I'm not saying we don't go through stuff, but it happens. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that one would work. It kind of covers everyone. You know, it's sort of a good, positive, happy song. There is probably something in the lyrics that I haven't, because I've never really fully analysed the lyrics. That it probably makes it a bit dodgy, depending on which friend or family you're talking about. But it's a feel-good song for the most part. Even the slow bits are kind of like, you know, yeah. Or anything from Blood Brothers, because both friends and family will love that. Oh no, don't tell me that. Except tell me it's not true, because that's just sad. Kids game. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Just the game, like. Na 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 na. I got you, I shot you, and you bloody know I did. I got you, I shot you. I stopped it with me bin lid, because it's fun to sing, and everyone I know knows it, and it's all happy and jolly. So, yeah, there we go. Shiny happy people. Why not? Because it's a fun song, and but then again, that kind of works, because even the slow bits is like, you know, sometimes life isn't always perfect, you're not always going to be happy, but hey, and I know that isn't a tune, I can't, you know, I can hear it, but I can't sing it. Can you tell I've had a weird day? Alright, I'm over here, feel free. I'm also, you know, there's comments and buttons and things you can press if you feel so inclined. Otherwise, thanks for getting to the end of this rant, because this one's been a weird one. And, yeah, thanks for watching. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye!